What's up, guys? We're back with another podcast, and as you can tell, we're back again. I know, we haven't been recording for a while, due to various issues and updates and other things like that. But anyways, by the way, you're not losing your mind. You're all sitting right next to each other. And don't mind me, I'm just gonna kill him. I'm kidding. I won't do that. But yeah, but as always, I'm the Rhino,
I am the vet.
and we haven't done a podcast together in God knows how long.
I believe the last time we did a podcast was sometime last year.
Yeah, literally.
Sometime last year. So this is
Yeah.
the first episode, and finally this guy
Yeah.
owns a new house.
Yeah, well, apartment, but yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna give you a quick, relatively quick update on. I guess I'll go first. Moved out into my own apartment slash studio area, which I might do like a little podcast or a little quick video on that later on, and then started a new job back in July, at Slack. No, not the tech company, but the other Slack. That's about it. How about you?
Me, just work, trying to study, become a personal trainer. Also trying to look up to move out, maybe in the city. If not, probably move in with this guy right here.
We
Look
get anything done. Just saying, we won't get anything done.
You probably will. I think we
No,
will.
no, I'll get shit done. You won't. But yeah, yeah.
Been watching the World Cup.
Oh yeah.
What's
Sorry
up?
for your
Yeah.
home squad to be kicked out by Morocco.
Yeah, I was rooting for three countries. Of course, my home, U.S. They got knocked out by Netherlands. Then Portugal, they lost to Morocco yesterday. Brazil the day before to Croatia. World Cup has been intense.
And
Watching
complete toss up too, because Messi's from what I've heard, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. This is Messi's and Ronaldo's last World
it could
Cup.
be their last World Cup, and Neymar too.
I heard rumors that Neymar might be retiring in the next couple of years too.
I mean, I think he's retiring after the World Cup. That's what he said. It might be his last World Cup.
Yeah, he wasn't kind of what should we call it? He wasn't very clear if this was.
I think he still got some more.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still pretty young. You know, he only played. I think he only played on 2 World Cups. So I know 3 because he got injured in 2014. I remember that.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see who ends up winning.
Yeah,
it's anyone's game now. I think anyone that's in the top 4, I mean, last 4 could win it.
Yeah, right now the 4 countries are France against Morocco, Croatia against the Argentina. Bro, if Messi gets kicked out, bro,
it's an end of an era.
Yeah,
it's also his last game too.
Yeah, I think
France is also going to be pretty tough. Like I feel like if Morocco plays, because Morocco don't have attack, but they do have a good defense, and they only conceded 1 goal, and that was an own goal.
Yeah,
that was against Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. They beat Belgium 2-0.
Yeah.
They beat Spain in the knockout stage, and they beat us too in the knockout stage. They have a pretty good resume.
Yeah.
And that's all defense just because they parked the bus. And it's kind of hard to play a team that has a whole team in there, block so you don't score. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it. I hate it.
I mean, I was joking around my old man yesterday, calling Morocco's goalie the Iron Dome because he can block everything.
I think Croatia got a good goalkeeper too. Yeah. They're both going to probably getting an amount of contract, be like, hey, play for us, just because especially Morocco.
Yeah. I think it's. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I think it's about time that a newer country kind of takes the reign moving forward.
I mean, if you want a new country to win, it will have to be Croatia or Morocco.
Yeah.
And Argentina and France already won the World Cup. Yeah, that's pretty much all it. Should be an interesting final this Saturday, but we'll see the next.
Is the quarterfinals or the semifinals finish or no?
No, semifinals begin Wednesday.
Okay.
So Argentina, Croatia is the first game on Tuesday, and Morocco, France on Wednesday, same time at 11.
It'll be interesting to see if Croatia and Morocco make finals.
That's what the kind of, I mean, as long as the French don't win, I'm cool.
Right. I mean, when the 16 round, the first round of the towards the finals.
Round of 16.
Round of 16. Thank you. Correct me. I was kind of hoping it would be Argentina versus Portugal in the finals.
That's what a lot of people wanted. That's what the whole plan wanted. Um, Morocco changed those plans, and also Croatia changed part of the plans too because they wanted to see Argentina Brazil semifinal.
Well, yeah, Brazil got knocked the fuck out, so.
They didn't really got knocked the fuck out much because they lost by PKs.
Right. Yeah, that's right. That's true.
They were winning. They dominated the game. They had 21. They had like 22 shots.
On goal, yeah.
Not on goal. That was like, I'm pretty sure it was like 9 on goal.
Oh,
Oh, no,
sure.
11 on goal.
That's still a lot.
But
though.
22, yeah, but 22 shots were like going all over the place. But and Croatia only had 9, and only 1 shot on goal, which is the goal that they scored.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened. I saw the whole entire game.
Yeah.
But yeah, NFL is going good too. Niners just beat the Bucks 35-7, I believe. I almost went to that game, but I didn't.
Yeah. My Steelers are just like we're just there.
You
Just to be honest, we're just there.
you guys just need to draft some new guys in.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out who I'm pulling up the ESPN stuff, so but we're all just trying to figure out like who we want and what team we want to go with and stuff like that. Right now the Chargers are up 17-7 against the Dolphins. But yeah. I think we share this here.
I don't think we have to share that.
What?
No, I don't think we have to.
Okay.
You just say the score.
Okay.
It's halftime too.
Yeah, it's 17-7 halftime. Chargers up by 10.
It's 7:10 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
Speak. So.
And then 282 happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I passed out. I was also upset disappointed in Portugal's game. So
It was.
I didn't even go out.
Miss much. Didn't miss much.
I heard it was a good event until the main event.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
The co-main was okay. The main event was just sucked.
I ended as a draw. I feel like they need new judges. I feel like I haven't seen the fight, so I can't judge it.
It was a good fight. It could have gone either way.
Could have gone either way.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why the judges said, "Hey, we're gonna call it a draw."
Yeah, so there got to be an intermediate rematch at the end of the draw.
Actually, according to Dana, he wants Glover Teixeira against what's his name? The other guy's name in Brazil with the lightweight strap.
Charles?
No, not Strauss. There's I'm blanking out the guy's name.
For the lightweight title, so he wants to fight Sloan.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
My bad. Alright, yes, I'm pulling that up information too.
But I also heard, well, I didn't see the whole. So, who did Patty actually win?
Patty won.
But he actually won like fair and square, or was it wrong? So that's what I heard that he. I didn't see the fight, so I
It could
can't
be
judge.
either way too, but people like if you look at Nate Diaz, and like a couple other people say Patty should have lost, and other people say he should have won. So it's kind of like it's up to the viewers.
Viewers.
Yeah, and then Dana White during the post-fight press conference decided to give everyone who won by submission extra 50K as a win bonus, which is
Win bonus, right?
That's big.
Yeah. That's big for a guy in UFC right now too. I think that's the biggest size. Well, that's not.
Well, it's
big
one of the
names.
biggest.
That's not the big names.
Yeah.
I think that was the last UFC pay-per-view of the year, right?
Yeah, that's the last one.
So I believe the next one is the one that Islam will be fighting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the one if he's fighting Volkanovski.
The next pay-per-view?
Yeah, next year.
I
think it's either that fight's on January or is it February?
we're going back to Glover Teixeira. It's actually Hill, last name Hill.
Oh, that's in Brazil.
That's in Brazil.
Oh, so that's the one I'm talking about. It's the next one after this one. Ooh, they're fighting 4th time already.
So I guess we can share
I'm
this.
surprised how Mauricio was still playing.
I guess we'll share this. Here.
That's fine.
Too bad I'm sharing this, but like this is yeah, you guys can see the screen. This is again the pay-per-view that's coming up in January in Brazil,
First.
the 21st to be exact. With the Brazilian French battle and women's featherweight, and a few welterweights. And then this is gonna be fun to watch in my opinion, but then again I'm partial to heavyweights.
Mhm.
And then
Like heavyweights just punch and brawl.
yeah,
We just can make the fight exciting.
yeah. Then you got Johnny Walker against Paul Craig. That's gonna be good light heavyweight fight. Johnny Walker's just crazy in general. Just
Yeah.
saying. And then you got Rhino versus Rhino for the fourth time. And then for the title fight is over to share Jamal Hill. Yeah, so that's
So the title's vacant?
vacant right now. So what had happened was Yuri Prochazka, the former light heavyweight champion,
Mhm.
he got hurt, so he did the honorable thing and said, "Here's I'm giving up the strap until I get healed." Which, in my opinion, he could have just held onto it personally and forced UFC into an interim.
Yeah.
But
no, I feel like also no one wants to fight for an interim.
yeah, interims have kind of gone away a little bit.
Yeah,
I've
like
become meaningless now.
Yeah, I feel like since I feel like that's been like with the what's it called with Gagey when he had the interim.
Oh yeah, that was just a Tony Ferguson, Justin Gaethje fight. That was
Yeah, he just threw the belt.
yeah. Give me the real one. And he fought for the real one and ended up getting his butt beat. Like Khabib at the time.
Yeah, he
But
slapped him.
then again, it's Khabib, so
I mean, yeah, I feel like Khabib retired when he was trying to strike more.
yeah.
I mean, I seen him strike when I was training at AKA. I seen him strike a lot, not as much, but I've been like at the time he was doing a lot of striking drills.
Right.
But we'll see what happens in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
It could be new champions. I feel like there is going to be new champions next year.
Yeah. Man, you got Israel that decided losing his middleweight strap.
Yeah.
Several weeks ago.
Yeah.
And to another Brazilian.
The guy that beat him in
Twice.
kickboxing.
Twice.
Yeah.
In kickboxing.
So I think they. And then that same card was probably the fight of the year, Justin Poirier and Chandler.
That was a good fight.
That was probably one of the best. I think that's the best fight of this year.
Yeah.
I think the closest second was the Rockhold versus what's his name? Paulo Costa? Yeah, Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Where he just straight up went into his face. I was like, what the heck is going on?
That was a bloody fight, they're saying.
No. That's what I was saying. That's why he just washed his face on Costa.
Yeah.
What else has been going on other than sports?
Not much, actually. I think about it.
So you're still a Crowds. So let's talk about Crowds right now.
Yeah.
So how's the life of Crowds since?
Good. Good. A lot of people have left. All the old
OGs.
a lot of the old OGs have left. Due to one reason or another, they left. A lot of new faces there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who else? So pretty much all the people I know left, right?
Pretty much.
Like,
Pretty
is
much.
that just like the students, or also the teachers as well?
Most of the students. Some of the instructors have left due to whatever reason.
Like Tomar's not there anymore.
Tomer left a while ago.
Yeah.
But like one other instructor, I'm not gonna tell this instructor's name, but that instructor left a few weeks ago, citing injuries and lack of no longer being interested in doing this.
Teaching. Yeah. Thinking about coming back to Crowds. It's been a long time. I believe the last time I trained there was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Before I went to AKA, I started training at AKA. It was fun. I did train. So I trained in many teams. So Dragon House, and I trained there for a while. They just moved to a new location, just follow them on Facebook. Then I went to AKA, ran AKA 2008, then I left AKA, then I went back. Then I went back, as soon as I went, like I decided to do martial arts. I looked up like closer, here, so I don't have to travel all the way to San Jose or SF.
Right.
I saw Crop Zone.
Yeah, that's how we met, by the way.
And then with Crop Zone, it was a good years of training. I mean, I don't think I trained actually less than I only trained for a year. I don't think I trained more than a year. But then I left to AKA, and then kind of missed Crop Zone. I missed Crop Zone a lot when I was at AKA. But it's really good to travel a little bit. But we still got to do our traveling martial arts series.
Yeah, we should do
Just
that.
go all over the country, like Brazil, Japan, Israel,
maybe even China,
Philippines, and China. I mean, every country in the world has martial arts. So
India has a bunch of martial arts too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Portugal has too, but I don't know that big. So,
but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. We should do this more often now.
More often, yeah. We actually got a studio now.
Yeah,
we're relatively small studio, but still.
But it's good to be back. We're just getting started.
Yeah. But anyways, as always, have a good one. See you in the next episode. Peace. And also follow us on Instagram. I forgot to mention this earlier. Also follow us on Instagram. If you're watching us on YouTube, links will be in the description box below. If you're listening to us on audio, on wherever podcasts are sold, follow me at Firehawk Archer 1 on IG, as well as the podcast IG, which is Rhino with the Bat. And where can people follow you?
Changed my name, so I updated it on. So it's Victor _ whatever that little line is called. Oliveira 7911. We'll post it down there. I know it's gonna.
And and you can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook if you have that still. As always, have a good one. See you next episode. Peace.